Hey, here we are, Sportsbook 2.0, betting inside today, SBRpicks.com, Pauly and Teddy. Big game breakdown, 3 more games in the association. You can't handicap human emotion. We'll go over that Spurs game coming up in the play of the day. We'll turn on the shot clock as well, involving the Spurs. And this weirdest story of the season, maybe in a decade, with Kawhi Leonard. Bad beats, bad bets, bad for the books, and a Dave Malinsky update in a second. We'll start with a couple beats. Well, this is, Teddy, you see it all the time, the shenanigans in Major League Baseball. The Indians led the Twins 1-0 in the 14th inning. They blew the save and then blew the game. Twins tie it and then win it in the 16th. The Twins also took money. Barrios was awesome again, $1.20 down to even money. And the Nats, 5-2 in the bottom of the 8th. They give up a 9 spot. Cespedes with a grand slam, and the Mets win 11-5. The Nats were $1.08 in some spots.
Yeah, I mean, certainly that Cleveland-Minnesota game, and I got lucky. I had the right, I had the winner in that ball game. I don't know if it was the right side in that contest. As you mentioned, Barrios pitched brilliantly. Then again, so did Carrasco, and Minnesota had like 3 hits into the 14th. But as soon as the first team to score a run in that game is going to win, except for that they didn't. You know, the solo home run in the top and the solo home run in the bottom of the 14th. That's a tough beat if you had Cleveland. Certainly not a wrong side there. As for the Nats, we've been talking about that Washington bullpen being a problem. It was a big problem last night. Nats and under turns into Mets and over like that in the late inning shenanigans on full display in that series.
Yes. How about some bad bets and over? Of course. Why? They've gone over every playoff game, but it didn't happen last night. Tampa Bay and New Jersey bet up from 6 to 6.5 in a playoff game. How about that? It was like 11 power plays, though, but only a 3-1 final. 4-0 to the under last night. 7 straight unders now in the hockey playoffs after that 9-0-3 over a 3-day span, and all 4 favorites won. So the Lightning finally playing under. And the Cavs, they overtook money again, not even close. 209.5 to 212.5. 197. LeBron has 46 of the 100.
Yeah, and again, the Cavs supporting cast somewhat limited in their contribution. Of course, Cleveland got off to the big start. Oh, the Cavs are going to roll them. That's not how it played in the series. Obviously, all the over money in that contest was wrong. Indiana as a side plus the points, and that was a game that was getting two-way action basically everywhere in town. But Pacers aside, didn't look good early. Turned out to be a right side cash.
Yep. I don't know. When Rangers took money, I don't get it. $1.15 went off a $1.25 favorite. They lost to Tampa as well. Bad for the books? Yeah, every night. The Red Sox plus $1.20 went off the favorite on the road against the Angels. They have won 15 of 16. Remember, they're 15-2. They lost on opening day. They led 4-0 in the bottom of the 8th. They're number 1 in ROI. They're plus 68 in run differential. They're plus almost 13 units, Teddy. It's April 19th. April 18th. Whatever. April 19th.
So we talk about the concept in MLB. Ride streaks. Jump on streaks early and ride them. You know, Boston's an example of how you make a lot of money on one team in a relatively short amount of time. Red Sox backers very pleased. And, of course, Boston took a ton of money again last night. Porcello, the former Cy Young winner, now 4-0 for the Red Sox.
Yep. Also, Astros took money 165 up to 180, and they win 7-1. Cole's been terrific. 165 up to 180 as they get the win as well. Our play of the day loser. Christ, you tell me before the show Harden's going to go 2 of 18 and Gordon's going to go 3 of 13. I like my chances. The Rockets score 102 points but blow out the T-Wolves. Anthony Towns. Cat had 5 points in the first quarter and didn't score the rest of the game. You got to be shitting me.
Capella's outplaying him, man. You know, it's not about the hype. It's about who's playing well in the postseason right now. Towns has wilted a little bit under the pressure, let's be honest. But the fact is, Minnesota's not covering games in this series scoring in the 80s. Nobody's going to cover a point spread in this postseason scoring in the 80s against the Houston Rockets. And the scary thing for Minnesota, obviously, when James Harden goes 2 for 18 and you lose by 20, that's tough. Certainly not a good result for the bookmakers in that contest, and not a good result if you are for play of the day here on Sportsbook.
What happened here? I thought the Reds were tanking. Are they hitting the eject button on this? Brian Price fired already. A couple of weeks into the season. The Reds are terrible. They're the worst team in ROI. You're down almost 12 units betting on the Reds, so he's gone. We already got a managerial change.
Yeah, that didn't take long. Of
No.
course, Price, I believe, was the favorite to be the first manager fired. So it is no shock in that instance. 3-15? The guy's been there for 5 years. I'm not a Price fan. I don't blame Price for Cincinnati's failures. Pitching coach Mac Jenkins also been fired. Bench coach Jim Riggleman has been named Cincy's interim manager. He'll go better than 3-15. He's not going to get the job, and Cincy's not going to have a winning season, regardless of the managerial change.
Okay. Do you have a Dave Malinsky update?
No. I mean, the truth is, there's nothing to update. Man, the guy has frickin' vanished. It's really disturbing. It's really upsetting. They've been up on the mountain, boots on the ground, drones in the air, drones with heat-seeking stuff.
Oh.
Don't know where he is, man. It's really bizarre. I know conspiracy theories are out there. Look, Dave didn't run anywhere. All right? He didn't disappear. He didn't leave everything behind. I can say that with literally 100% certainty. So either he's lost in the mountain or he's running a foul play somewhere. The bottom line is we got to find this frickin' guy. He's a big-time friend of the show. He's a big-time friend of everyone in Las Vegas. We miss him.
Conspiracy shit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Up next, big game breakdown. Start with the 76ers and the Heat. Series tied at 1. MB doubtful next on Sportsbit. Betting insight today on SBRpicks.com.
Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the games.